Alright, hey, how you going YouTube today? This is Hicks24. I am going to talk about today about Eden of the East and anime discussion today. Yes. Now this is a song from it in the background if you can hear it. This is like the opening song for the anime, and it's from Oasis, a very popular band, and I have to say that was a very catchy song when I first heard it, and I couldn't get it out of my head for weeks. I mean, literally for weeks. I still have it in my head. Alright, let's cut that short there. Sorry about that. But yes, talking about Eden of the East. Very, very good anime. If any of you guys are interested in getting or watching the new anime, this was pretty good. No doubt. I'm serious. It was real. It was good. I mean, the characters in it, spot on. From the director of the Ghost Shell, as you know. I mean, he creates a lot of anime, no doubt. But yeah, it's very good. Akira in it, and then let's see, where is it? Yeah, Akira Takazawa, the guy who like is like the main protagonist in there, because he has like this weird cell phone nobody else has in the world. You're like, what the hell kind of phone is that? I mean, what kind of phone do you? What is he using? He makes all these cool calls, and with this girl named Sachi Morimi. I mean, like his girlfriend or something. Like she falls in love with him instantly, which is kind of weird. How like she was like naked the first time they met. That's not a very good thing. But you have to think. I mean, when they first met, he was like under some sort of like weird hypnotic spell on like, and then all of a sudden you got a call, and then well, bam, he wakes up and then he's like naked. He doesn't know what he's doing. All he knows is he's got a cell phone in one hand and a gun in the next. He's like, all right, what do I do? But yeah, I mean, like, and then all of a sudden, like everything else just keeps going. Like they go back to Japan, um, and everything. Like they think he's like a he thinks he's himself as a terrorist because he like when he gets back to his apartment, like in the first part too, it's in the United States, which is kind of odd for the first anime opening like episode that you think, why is it in the United States? Usually everything in anime is in Japan or it starts out in Japan. No, this time this one starts out in the U.S., but they go Japan on the same time too. So, and it keeps continuing like that for the rest of the anime. But basically, the animation art and everything about it was excellent. Uh, yeah, I mean, if you guys really want to see an anime that's different than some of the others, I would go with Eden of the East. I mean, it's all about him and Sachi, and then like trying to like stop a terrorist thing, like threat that he's actually involved in from the beginning. It's like about they're called Selazals, like the people who are in this game. They say it's a game, but it really I don't think it's a game. To me, it's like more of like a cat and mouse kind of chase. It's like you're looking for the one part, and then you're finding another clue to it, but you can't get closer to it unless you find all the exact clues for the next part coming up. That's the one part I didn't like is like they say it was a game, but uh, it didn't feel like a game to me. It didn't like feel like then like each one like ending their life so soon or anything or nothing extraordinary in the game party. But I mean, it was still pretty good. I mean, if you guys see it, it's actually pretty cool. If you guys have seen it, I suggest you comment on it too because it is really good. Also, like in Japan, they actually did release a cell phone called the Cell phone. It was only in Japan only. It was like a prototype, and then only a few got out. None in the U.S. I've seen. Very hard to come by. Very hard. The people in Japan who got those, you guys are lucky. I would want one if they actually made it again. Like, literally. I mean, I would, like, use that phone to make important calls to the president, be like, hey, come on, what are you doing up in there? Come on, Obama, you gotta get better at your job. I mean, you're destroying us, one piece at a time. But still, it was, like, very good, because, like, there was actually 12 people in this game, and, like, there's this guy, like, head guy who created all of this, and he's, like, trying to pick the right person for the job to lead the country into a new era. That's what he's doing, really. Other than that, I haven't seen. I wish, like, and then there was actually 3 movies about it too. Like, don't get me wrong, the movies were good too. I think the second one though wasn't as good as the first one though, because it kind of made weird sense as to why he would do it. But I guess you understand it from his point of view. But I mean, like, all the characters in it, I mean, there's, like, some funny points in it, like, when they had, I don't want to do any spoilers, but I'll just tell you about this one, because it was just really funny. Like, at the ending of the anime, they had, like, the 3 of them, like, 3 of his other friends, and then Sachimori friends, like, they created this group called Eden, and it's, like, a system, kind of like a Facebook and Google mix between them and Twitter, like, all combining, and then you use your phone and you just instantly know the person's identity and everything, which is kind of like identity thieves. I mean, that would suck really bad actually if they actually did that and people used it to get information. But apparently, like, they had to shut down the group at the campus because, like, they said, like, a girl was getting bullied and everything, so the school shut them down. But other than that, like, they started it again because of Akira's massive funds. Yeah, they were giving him like 10 billion, 10 million or 10 billion. I forget. It was 10 something $million to use to change the country, or 10 billion. One of the two. But and he does it differently than all the others. Like, a few of the other characters are just weird. Like, one of them who's like a government agent just uses it to fund and try to hurt Japan in, like, the most sinister way as possible, like creating terroristic threats and using missiles to blow up people and stuff. But Akira Takezawa saves the day, like every anime hero would. The cool part about Akira Takezawa is, like, what he wears. It's an unusual character's sophisticated wear. Like, kind of like, compared to, like, other anime, like, they all wear, like, such fancy, cool looking outfits, you know, like, kind of like going into, like, a blazer or something like that, and they have some cool Japanese words on the back. He just wears some, like, weird, he wears, like, an army jacket. I actually have that too. It's actually on my wall, but I don't want to show you guys yet because that be spoiling it. But it's cool. It's a nice jacket. It feels warm and stuff. And then just the shirt, pretty much. And then he uses that awesome phone. I mean, literally, if I got that phone, I would use it all the time. I mean, like, Samsung's created some cool phones too, like that flip phone that touches back, the Samsung Golden, Galaxy Golden. I would love that. I mean, everybody would like a flip phone that can flip up and down, and you can use it, like, as a touch screen. That'd be cool, right? I mean, I would totally buy that, but they don't. And I think that's actually from Korea, though. But my bad, Japan. Still, that phone, if Japan actually built them again and actually sold them, like, to anime fans only in the U.S., you know how much money they'd make? I mean, there's a lot of people of anime. I mean, like me, I am obsessed with anime. I am an otaku. Like, literally. If you can see, like, some of the posters back there, like, there's, like, I'm also a big gamer too. Like, I played Halo, Call of Duty. I played every single Halo, every Call of Duty that you can imagine. I want to play Final Fantasy. I have not played that yet because I'm focusing on more on Halo 5 right now, the Guardians, because that multiplayer, No doubt, that new multiplayer is amazing. The other multiplayers that they created, one that's good as from Halo compared to Call of Duty. 'Cause Call of Duty rocked the multiplayer every time compared to Halo. Because Halo, I don't know why Bungie didn't create other ones like Call of Duty, but they just probably didn't think it's not going to be necessary. They did create that Spartan Ops, which I thought was pretty cool because it's like a added little story extra. It got old though, but it was still cool. Back to the topic. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys really want to see another anime that's really cool and stuff, I would definitely watch Eden of the East. I have the DVD set of it, and I have to tell you guys, it's pretty cool. I mean, the cover on it, I mean, take a look. I know, there's like a glare on the screen. There, how about that? Is that better? Yeah, it's better. Alright. I mean, yeah, and, um, if you guys want to know where I got it, I got it at FYE. Yeah, FYE, yeah. If you guys want to search for anime or buy anime that you know that you like and want to keep for a while, I would definitely go to FYE because they have a huge selection of anime. I mean, like, not like one of those other stores, like they have like maybe a few selections, like Best Buy, like that's where I work. We don't have a big selection, but I mean, online, there's always more that you can find, like Sentai Filmworks, Funimation that they'll make. But if you want to go into a store and buy anime, I would go to FYE because there's a ton of selection, like ones that you've probably never seen, never heard of, or just ones that you've seen and want to watch again, like I do. I mean, I'm a huge person of anime because I have a few back there right now on that shelf, bookshelf thing, and there's manga on the other side too. I mean, I've watched over 154 different anime, guys. That's a lot. My goal of this year is 100. No, 300. My bad. I can't keep track. I have to go do stuff today too. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And plus, I keep a lot of them too. I have like a set in another shelf here to keep. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna tell you guys really right now that I'm actually going to the next Ohio Comic Con. At Wizard World. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. This is gonna be my fourth time going. This time I'm gonna. The first three times I actually went. The third time I went, I actually dressed up a little bit. I dressed up like in a Naruto style outfit, like just a ninja style from Naruto. And I actually traded that for a sword that I got for free out of that. With a stand, dude. With a stand, guys. I mean, that's actually a pretty good deal right there. I love that. But, I mean, yeah, the next Ohio Comic Con is in July on the 29th through the 31st of 2016. Yeah, it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And yes, I am going to go. Um, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to buy a lot of stuff that I haven't buy yet. Alright. Next week, guys, we're going to talk about Guin Saga. Guin Saga, yes. A different anime that I loved. It was personally different to mine, but I'll tell you guys that next week. So, see you guys next week. Higgs24 signing out.